Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about my next potential Bitcoin position. I will be looking to position into a long. Also, I will be making another video directly after this explaining why I exited my last Bitcoin long position for like 100 points of profit or something like that. Nothing major, but I definitely wanted to explain my thought process for that exit. But because my potential next long position is more relevant for the time being, I wanted to just get this video out there before the other video. Anyway, so Bitcoin, obviously, we saw a leg down after breaking this diagonal. Doesn't really matter that much. Really, what I've been waiting for is a sweep of the lows at mid 32K, which we have seen. We saw over the last couple hours. Now we're chopping around this level, which is all totally fine. That's nothing I'm really worried about, and that's actually good to see. If we're chopping around a level, that means that level is going to be heavily contested, and eventually one side will give way, but I will be looking to position for a long. And what I'll be looking for really is another sweep of these lows here. So what happens a lot of the time is, sure, we do sweep lows, we do sweep highs, whatever, but if we continue to hang around that specific level for an extended period of time, we end up sweeping that level again. So we'll go for a deeper pullback, but continue to reclaim that mid 32K level. Okay, so that's really what I'll be looking for to get in my next long position. So if we continue to sell off, sweep the lows again. If we chop around here, down around here, I don't really care that much. But once we reclaim that mid 32K level, that will most likely be my long trigger. And that's when I'll enter into a long position. You can see my entry here. My stop loss for this one will probably be somewhere below 31K, strictly because of these lows right here. So as you can see, if I were to draw a horizontal extended to the right, you can see that this 31K level is obviously very important. So probably what I will do is put my stop just below 31K, or make it a bit, give myself a bit more room depending on what happens on the reclaim of mid 32K. Okay, so that's probably what I'll be going for, and that's most likely what my stop loss will be. But again, I'll be waiting for a double sweep, maybe even a triple sweep, who knows, of the lows before a reclaim of that mid 32K level. And then I'll look to long towards the equilibrium, because as you can see, we have some untapped highs right here. So really what I'm going for, I'm still range trading, right? As you can tell by the way I'm speaking, I don't really care what Bitcoin does. I'm just playing the range, so I don't care if it goes up or down at all, because we are approaching the lows and at the lows now. Obviously, I'm looking to position long. If we swept the highs, if it was something like this where we swept the highs here, reclaim the equilibrium, I would be looking for a short position towards the lows. So again, I don't care what Bitcoin does. This is just range trading at its finest. So I'll be looking for a bounce up to the equilibrium, and then depending on the reaction there, I may exit fully, or I'll see what happens at the equilibrium. But if we do not get another sweep of these lows here, what I will look to do is look to enter into a long position above the range low. So if and when we reclaim the range low, I will look to long around that level, sweep the stop loss below the most recent low, take profit again just at the equilibrium. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking for. We may not get a double or triple sweep, so that's why I have a backup plan to long above the range low. So that's really how I'll be approaching this. This argument is invalid if these lows at 32K flip into strong resistance. So if we see something like this, right, where we go for the double sweep, don't quite reclaim the mid 32K as support, clearly flip it into resistance, something like this, right? So if we were to see something like this, on a breakdown of mid 32K, then my argument is invalid. Okay? So if we see a fat red candle, a red candle that engulfs this entire area, right? Fat red candle there, a bounce that does not close above 32K, mid 32K, whatever, that is when my argument becomes invalid. Okay? So that's what I'll be looking for. I am looking for a long position. You guys know now each scenario I'll be looking for. So now we just stay patient and wait to see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.